head softball coach Josh Taylor, outfielder Alana Rogers, and second baseman Gina Bafuto. Coach Taylor, you defeated Missouri State 9-5. You got the opening win today in today's opening series, Conference USA series. Just talk about what you saw from your team tonight in today's win.
Well, I mean, we got off to a real hot start. I mean, 7 runs in the bottom of the first, and to answer their single run they got, I mean, that's huge. That sets the tone for the rest of the game. And I thought we had really good at bats in that first inning, and did a great job. I mean, so, you know, it was just a really good start for the game. I think we need to find a way to complete it. But there's, you know, even throughout the game, there was hard hit balls that we hit right at some people, and so there's opportunities there that I thought we had good at bats in. It just didn't go our way, and that's okay with me. I mean, when you're hitting the ball hard and you're doing things right, I think the game's the game at that point. And I thought we did a much better job of that tonight, and it showed in the final score.
Allie Floyd worked around a couple early hits, settled down there for a while, gave up some hits late. You saw Ruby Finch come in, give you 3 solid innings, give up 2 runs there late. Just talk about what you saw from Ruby and her outing today.
Ruby, fantastic. I mean, in that 5th inning, she's coming on with, you know, there's already 2 runs in. I think there's 2 on, nobody out. And for her to shut that down and not give up another run that inning, I think is really big. And for her to do that, I know she's not going to be happy with the 2-run home run in the 7th, but at that point, it's a 6-run lead. She's in a 3-1 count. There's 2 outs. That's the time to go after somebody. She threw it pretty much middle, and Division I hitters are going to usually do something with that, and especially in a 3-1 count. And Perales did, and kudos to her and tip her hat, but at that point it's a game of outs, and in that particular situation it's only 1. And I really liked how she came right back and got the next hitter on a soft pop out. So, you know, I'm really pleased with Ruby. She was in command of her drop ball. She was heavy down, and she really threw her changeup well for a strike the whole time she was out there. So really happy with Ruby tonight.
We'll talk a little bit about how you guys have taken what Coach Taylor's message has been over this last couple of weeks and gone out there tonight and put it into play.
I think like we're all out there really wanting to compete every single time we go out there and just continue to like build with each other, because we can't lose sight that like we are a team and we have to work together. So we're really trying to find that like team groove and to be able to go out there and just like have fun and play loose and free like Coach Taylor always says, and like don't worry about the result, but just rather like go out there and trust yourself in everything that you're going to do.
Gina, talk about your approach to the plate and what you saw on the 3-run home run.
I think I was just trying to hit the ball hard and do something good for my team, and it worked out for me.
Talk a little bit about scoring 7 in the first inning, made that kind of making you guys, helping you guys relax.
Oh yeah, I think putting that big number up really helped us relax in the field and gave Allie a chance to settle in and do what she does all the time. So.
And then on your approach at the plate tonight, they brought in another kid. It was a little slower. Just talk a little bit about your approach and what you did at the plate.
My approach at the plate is just like be aggressive and trust myself and trust my eyes that like I know what are balls and strikes and like things that I can hit and can hit. So don't worry about like the outcome so much. Just trust that like if I'm gonna swing at this pitch, like I'm gonna swing it hard, and whatever happens, that's the result.
Josh, what was your message to him after?
Belief. I mean, it's what umbrellas everything is what I told them, and I think that we struggled with that in the last couple of weeks with not believing in themselves, believing in each other, and I don't. It doesn't come from a place with this group. This is where it's unique for me. Sometimes you can yell at them and they respond. Sometimes you don't and they respond. This group's a little unique, and they care so much. They try so hard that I think that they just have to learn to, you know, keep learning and develop that belief system in themselves, and then also that belief system in their teammates, whether it's, you know, throwing a ball, you know, down the middle that, you know, your defense is going to make a play for you, or just doing your job offensively and taking your walk, or those types of things. I think it's great. I mean, you look at, you know, Gina today with the 3-run homer in the first, and that's the first time she hasn't got a bunt down in weeks, and that's okay. That happens. She still puts the ball in play. She's giving us competitive at bats. I think she's A1. You know, she's gone through some stuff. You know, you don't have the growth unless you have the mud, and I think that everybody's been through the mud, and they have to find that belief that that's just part of the growth. And right now is when we want to get hot, and this is when we want to be playing our best softball. And if they can find that piece, that single piece of belief, and just loose and free, the talent will rise. And I'd like to see that happen, get better day after day after day after day. But they did a great job with it tonight.
All right, Coach, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.